Hi guys, so um, today I'm making this video because I completed admissions in Christ University just today. So I thought that I should make a video because when I was looking for universities and I was looking through resources, when I got to know about Christ, I saw that there were not a lot. There is just like some handful of YouTube channels who talk about Christ and the entrance test and all. So I thought, especially for B.Sc Psychology students, I thought that I should make a video. So firstly, I would like to clarify that I have given the entrance test 2 times. So basically in the first round I got rejected, but in the second round I got accepted. Okay, so yeah, and this is after the processes of second round. So okay, I will be talking about the first round also, so that you might know what went wrong in the first round, so you can work on those things. And then in the second round I will also talk about that. So firstly I will start with first round. So if you don't know, Christ University has two kind of entrance exams. So mostly some courses are non-AT, which is basically non-entrance test, so you don't have to give an entrance test. But for some courses you have to give an entrance test, and after that you are called for interview. So all the courses have interviews, but some has entrance tests and some don't. So basically my course, which is B.Sc Psychology honors with research for 4 years, I had an entrance test. Okay, for B.Sc Psychology you might be from humanities background with psychology, or you might not be. Even I am from science background. I had PCMB, so physics, chemistry, maths and biology in my higher secondary, but I applied for psychology. So anyways, after like filling the form and all, you will get the form on Google if you're applying for Christ. So after that you have to fill the form, and you will be given a date. You have to choose the date for your entrance and interview. So in the first round I chose I think it was 6th April for my entrance test and 12th April for my interview. So entrance test in the first round was pretty easy. It was well, I would say there are 4 parts in entrance test. So basically English, general knowledge, current affairs, quant, and 5 parts basically, and quant and the domain subject, which was psychology for me. But the current affairs and the GK came in the same segment. So in entrance test you have to, it's computer based completely, so you go to the center and you have to, like, after verification and all, you will have to give the exam on computer, where you will be allotted a time for specific sections. So like for English I think there was 20 minutes allotted, so you will have to complete the English paper in 20 minutes, and after that you will be automatically moved to the next part, but you can't go back to English and like review your answers or something. So anyway, after that after my entrance test, it was pretty good, but I think I was scoring around 80-85 in the first round, which is a decent score for Christ, I would like to mention, because for the current affairs and GK now, you will never know what is gonna come. So it's all everything on luck, and that's why like most people don't score around, like my entrance test was out of 120, so I don't think most people score 120 out of 120 or something. I was happy with my entrance test, I would say. Okay, so on the day of the interview, my test center was Kolkata. It was the Tangra Shiva Kendra or something it was named. So I went there, and firstly they gave us an orientation about the whole process, and after that we went for the skill assessment. So the skill assessment is basically you were given either 1 or 2 topics, and random topics, and you have to write it down, write something about, like, it's like writing an article or a paragraph, right, like that you'll have to write it, and like in a specific time, around 10 to 15 minutes they gave you. And so I was given 2 topics in the first round. The first topic was how your school helped you in holistic development, and the second topic was, I think it was the advantages of open book examination. Okay, so I wrote it down whatever I could. Then I was called in, and then you will have to verify your documents, and I did that. So, and after that I was called in for the interview. So my interview, I think in the first round it was okay-ish. Okay, I won't say it was great, but it was I was fine with it. Okay, so they asked me my introduction. You have to prepare a good introduction. Okay, a good introduction is the key to like getting into Christ. So I talked about I had a very good introduction prepared. After that, they asked me, I actually am a dropper. So I completed my higher secondary last year in 2024, but I took a drop year because of some personal reasons. And I was actually like studying for psychology also. And so they asked me why I took a drop here, so I explained it. So I think that my answer here was not satisfactory. I should have mentioned also that what I did in the drop year. I did a lot of things, but I did not mention anything because I thought that I should just talk about why I took the drop year. But I think afterwards they asked me that if I have enrolled in any colleges or something. I said that no sir, I have not enrolled in any colleges. So this was another chance to explain all the things I have done, the internships and all the stuff, but I still did not. I just say that no sir, I have not gone to any colleges. So I think that was a point when they were really disinterested, like they got really unimpressed. Okay, afterwards they did ask me some questions and I explained that I have completed the psychology books by myself, and then they asked me some theoretical questions. I think I did good there, but afterwards yeah, I think I was happy. Then they gave me micro presentation topic, which is basically micro presentation is basically you will be given a topic and you have like 20 to 30 seconds to think about it, and then you'll have to talk about it instantly for like 1 to 130 minutes and stuff. Okay, so my first micro presentation topic was I think it was the relevance of newspaper in today's world of social media. I think it was also okay-ish, my micro presentation, but I don't know. Okay, so I got rejected in the first round. I was really sad, but I was like crying for 3 days straight. But afterwards, I was like, no, I will get into Christ. I will. So I applied for the second round, and for the second round I chose my interview center in Bangalore only. So my first preference was Yeshwantpur. So my entrance test in the second round was actually tough, more tough, like more difficult than first round. It was really tough. I did stuff, okay, but it was actually worse than my performance in first round. Anyway, so the interview in the second round though was really good. Okay, it was like really really good. I was like, after the interview I was like, if they don't select me now, then I could not offer anything more. Okay, I have given my everything in this interview and it went so good. If they don't select me right now, I don't think that there is any other world, any other parallel world or anything where I would have gotten into Christ. So the interview was really good because they asked me, firstly they asked me to introduce myself, and then they asked me why I drop here. This time I mentioned everything. Okay, and when I mentioned that I had like internships, I worked with NGOs and stuff, they were thoroughly impressed, like really impressed. Okay, there was one ma'am and a sir, and ma'am was really impressed. So then they asked me like why psychology, why I chose like psychology even after I'm from a science background. Like background, I mean it is a B.Sc course, but you have to like I had PCMB now. So they asked me, I told it. Then they asked me one question which I think was a really impressive question. My answer was impressive, which was basically, is there any specific event that led me to the path of psychology? And I had an answer which is true. Basically, I found out some of my mom's old books on psychology. She had psychology as a minor subject back in her college days. So, and I was very little when I found them, and I read something. I did not understand much of it, but whatever I understood from then, I was like really interested in psychology. Okay, so yeah, she was really impressed when she heard that. Afterwards, she was like, she asked me some stuff about my academics, like my scores and stuff. Normal questions, okay, just like personal interview questions. For theory, she asked me, like I said that I completed the psychology books by myself now. So after that, she was like, do you know any theories or all? I was like, yes, this is my time to shine, because I knew that if I mention this particular chapter, which is class 12, second chapter, self and personality, if you are watching and you have studied those chapters, you know that that chapter contains all the important theories mostly. It also includes like Freud's theory and stuff. So it's like really important for 12 students. I was like, I'm gonna say this one because I can mention all the theories and the theories. Okay, and yeah, I said that yes ma'am, this is my favorite chapter, and she was like, okay, explain some theories, and I was like, yes ma'am, thank you for giving me the opportunity to say all the things. And I said all the fucking, like, okay, sorry for swearing, but yeah, I said all the theories, okay, everything. And she was impressed. I mean, who wouldn't be? I literally, like, I was like, all the whole book I literally said in like 1 minute. Okay, so afterwards she was like, afterwards I think she asked me some stuff more about personal life. And then the sir gave me the micro presentation topic. This time my micro presentation topic was celebrities in the world of politics. Okay, I explained everything. I think I am happy, I was happy with my micro presentation also. And you just have to be confident, okay. And to be honest, I am a very nervous and shy and introverted person, okay. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video or not, but if I do, then if I'm watching it, and then yeah, I'm very shy. So I was nervous firstly, but when they started asking me the questions, that I was like, I know everything, I really got confident, okay. And they could see my confidence in the video, okay. So like in the interview, sorry. So yeah, anyway, afterwards they were like, after I spoke for like 1:30 to 2 minutes probably, and I had a proper like introduction, and the middle part, you know, the yapping, you have to yap a lot, and in the end it was really good. Afterwards she asked me if there is any questions for us. This part is important, you have to remember, you have to ask any questions, okay. You have to ask something at least. It can be significant, it can be insignificant. You can ask about the campus life, or the teachers, the faculty, or something like the rules or regulations. I asked about the research opportunities, and she explained it to me. Or she also asked me about if I know the rules and regulations of Christ. I did. I knew the basic rules, the attendance and dress code and stuff, so I said that. So go through the rules and regulations and your curriculum, okay. You have to go through the curriculum. They might ask that if you have gone through the curriculum, and if you have seen the subjects, and if you like any one of them, okay. So you have to explain it then. So yeah, this was my interview experience. And like 3 days later I got my results, and I was like selected in Yashwantpur, and I was really happy because I was like screaming and crying kinda, because after I like got rejected in the first round, this meant a lot to me. So yeah, today was my admission day. I went to the university campus. Everything went smoothly. They will guide you through it, the whole admission process. They will give you documents and stuff. You have to submit the documents, and they will verify everything, and will have your photo clicked for your ID card. And if you don't have an account in the South Indian bank, you will have to open one, and you will have a short like interview with either the head of the department or the dean or something. I was met with your parents, okay. I was met with one professor, one ma'am. I don't know if she was the department head or not. I did not like saw the plate on the room, so I'm sorry ma'am. But she was really sweet and really nice. She talked to me, and she was like smiling the whole way, and she was like really happy, and she saw my marks and all, and I had really good marks in 10th, and she was like, okay, you got 97%. Wow, did you get any rank or stuff? And I was like, yes ma'am, I got a state rank of 13th. Anyway, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying, if you have any extra achievements that you think that defines you, do mention these things, okay. They do get impressed if you do, okay. So yeah, afterwards they just she told me, okay, now welcome to Christ. She gave me the admit card or something. You have to like probably have to keep it, and the brochure, and yeah, that's it. That was the whole process. Afterwards I went for the bank account activation, which was very easy. And yeah, so that's it. That's the whole Christ drama. And now I will be going to Christ from 11th June. I hope my life will be good there. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye.